Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Internet Computer ICP. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. Hey, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down below, hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, if you can tap the like button, I would really appreciate it. Internet Computer. So I'm just going to do a quick update here on Internet Computer, see where we left off in our last video. But to just do a quick recap, weekly time frame is where we're at right now. We've been getting resistance off this line here basically since its existence. But during this resistance here, we've also had an RSI that's just been rising. So having this major bullish divergence. We have not crossed the 50 line yet on the RSI. I do believe that once we get above the 50 line, we'll start to see some bigger moves. Like we haven't seen a big move already. I mean, from the bottom here to the top of this move, it's almost 100% move. That's still a decent move. We've crossed the 0 line on the Cypher B down here. And yeah, we've run into a little bit of resistance, but recovered. And let's go check that out. So quick update here on the 4-hour time frame. I just want to point out what I was looking at in my last video. So in the last video, I was looking at this triangle pattern that we were in. And I was saying that it could break either way, but it was looking weak because we were having 0 touches to the top of the triangle over here. And if we take a fib from this top over here down to this bottom right here, we were clearly hitting the 0.5 Fibonacci around the $5.95 area and continuing to get rejected. And sure enough, we had the breakdown. The price target for this move would have brought us down to the 200 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. We didn't quite reach that, and I think I was talking about how I didn't expect us to reach that if we did break to the downside, only because we are in a bullish market. Personally, I believe that the bear market is over and we're starting to grind our way to the upside, but we could still, I think, agree that this is a bullish market where we are at least at minimum having a retracement, a bull retracement in this bear market. If you still believe this is a bear market, I think you could agree with that. And so we didn't reach the 200 EMA here. And we had a nice move, just like with all the other cryptos today, had some really nice moves in the market. And you can see that we came right back up and ran into the resistance here. So we had our line right here for the triangle coming down that we hit. Then we also had our support line of this triangle right here that we ran into as well. But right now I'm going to get rid of this support line on the triangle because I'm seeing something else form here. Let's see if I can. Let's adjust that. We're doing some kind of a parallel channel of sorts that we've formed. Let me get rid of this top there. So we've got this parallel channel that we're kind of forming, which I think is a good thing, because what that's telling me is we're just kind of consolidating here into a channel, and we haven't flipped bearish yet in this move, because I mean, the moment we cross below this 200 EMA here, then it's more of a bearish retracement further down. But until then, I'm just gonna kind of wait and see what happens. I'd like to take a fib here from this bottom now to this current top that we've hit, and just kind of see where this retracement takes us. If we do not break above this line up here, if we do not break the local high here of around $5.94, if we don't break above that, if we do, then we're obviously going to go higher, I believe. But if we don't, I kind of thinking a retracement's coming in, and I'm looking at the 618 right now as my first price target for retracement in the shorter term, only because the 618 is lining up perfectly with the heart line of this channel as well. if it comes down to that. Now, I could totally see us coming down there. I could see us coming down to the 786, but once we break below, I mean, we could even still come all the way down to the bottom of this channel, which would line up with that 200 EMA. So maybe we do actually get to that. But that's, you know, and so that is a possibility that we could just come all the way back down, retest the 200 EMA or test the 200 EMA and hit this supporting line of this channel as well. So I could see that happening, but preferably for the most bullish scenario, I would really like us to hold this 618, which is sitting at the $5.60 level, basically, because then we can get that momentum back in the upwards momentum, favoring the upside, where we come down, we hit that 618, which is still a bullish move, and then we can finally get the break above this resistance line here at the top of this channel. And which would bring me to the next price target of, let me just zoom out here a little bit, 12. Let's do the daily, which would bring me to the next price target of roughly around $6.50, which would line up possibly by the time we get there with the daily 200 EMA, could come up to that area at that point. And this is also the 618 fib on our retracement here, which is this whole section for ICP is, in my opinion, very critical. Once we can break above this 618 and the 200 EMA on the daily, that's when I can start to get even more bullish. You know, I think there's more price action that's going to happen. Some bigger moves happening once we can get above this 618. I think we're going to go straight up to the 786 and beyond. I mean, you've seen some of these tokens like FET and what are the other ones? A lot of the AI tokens are just blasting through this 618 and even getting above the 786 as well. But also, if you look at this on the daily time frame, I mean, this looks just like a bull flag coming in now. I don't know if you want to start the flagpole all the way down here. I mean, if you did, let's just say this is a bull flag. I mean, that brings you up above the 786, but I mean, I like to be a little conservative in these, so maybe start the flag right there. And that would break us right above that 618 and the 200 EMA for that price target of the bull flag. So it does look like a bull flag. We're coming in, and it looks like we were getting pretty high here on the RSI on the daily. And so we did need a little bit of a retracement. We did get our retracement. We came down and we tapped the 50 on the RSI perfectly, which is what I like to see. I don't like to see us underneath this 50 like we've been getting. Actually, the 60s. This thing was tapping the 60. Let me grab a line tool here, and you can see that this RSI just kept coming up, hitting the 60, coming down, hitting the 60, coming down, and it just kept making lower lows and lower highs. So now it's nice to see that we're holding on to the 50 at least. The lowest I'd like the RSI to go is down to the 40 to maintain its bullishness. And so it kind of looks like we're doing that bull flag here. We did hit the 50 on the RSI, looking good. We also have a green dot here on the daily time frame on the Cypher B. The last time we had that green dot after a retracement, which was this bull flag right here, we had in the same location, just about that green dot, we had this big move to the upside, which from this point to the top was a 64-ish% move. So, I mean, maybe we can see something like that again. This does kind of look like, if we're doing Elliott waves here, this looks like this was possibly the 1. This is the 2. This is the 3. We're creating the 4, and we're moving on to the 5, which if we chart that out here, let's just kind of see what that would look like. So if this was the 1, go to the top here for the 1, and we go to what we have formed, which is the 4. Yeah, so I think that okay, so the 1618 is right here, sitting at this $6.78 area. And I think if we did take that bull flag from this pole right here to the top, I think that brings us right, yeah, just about right to that 1618 as well. So there's some confluence there as well to get above that. Maybe the 5 doesn't go all the way over there, but I'd also like to see, so the percentage distance from this first wave, if this is a first wave, looking at like a 25% move. So from the bottom of 4 to the 5 here would be a 25% move. So that would be my next price target, because that's what it kind of looks like it's playing out here. So around the $6.80 level would be my actual next price target. That would break us above the 618. It would complete this 5 wave, which then might also have an ABC correction after that. And then it also finishes off this bull flag that we're forming right now. So maybe break above that and go sideways for a little bit. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's kind of just what I see for ICP right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.